Hey you, thanks for stopping by. Today I'll be making smothered potatoes. Let's get started. Okay, here's my seasoning for my chicken and shrimp. And it's a little bit of everything in here. It's some black pepper, some dry mustard, some annatto seed, lemon pepper, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, some Sazon complete, some adobo seasoning, some Old Bay, and some lard. I did no measuring, I just added to taste. Here in my pan I have a little bit of oil. I'm going to add some butter. I have it on medium already. And we're going to melt this down, and then we're going to add our chicken. We're going to add in our chicken. This is chicken breast that I've cut up. And I'm going to add my seasoning. We're going to cook this until it's done, you know, when it turns white. Doesn't take long for chicken breast. And you don't want to cook it like too long because it'll make it rubbery also. Gonna let that go for a minute. That's been about 2 minutes for the chicken. And I'm going to add, into the pot I'm going to add my shrimp. These are just the medium shrimp, the frozen ones. I washed and cleaned those that needed to be cleaned. And I rinsed them again. And we're going to stir these around for about 2 minutes. Let me turn it up a little. It's been about 2 minutes for those. And so we're going to remove them and set them aside. You leave your juices in the pan because we're going to need the juice to flavor the sauce. I'm going to add a little more butter into this pan. And into this pan we're going to add some minced garlic. Oops. You add as much as you like. And I have also chopped some onion. Not a whole bunch, but just a little bit. About a fourth of a half of an onion. I'm going to let this cook for about 2 minutes. 2 or 3 minutes. And then we're going to make our sauce. It's been about 2 or 3 minutes. And we just wanted to tenderize our onion and our garlic. And now we're going to add in some heavy cream. And of course it cooled down the pan. So we're going to let this warm up and thicken up. We'll taste and see how much seasoning we need to add. It's good like that, but we're going to add a little more seasoning. It tastes good, y'all. A little more butter. And some more of our seasoning. I want a little more pepper. So I'm going to add a pinch or so of that. Or you can add red pepper flakes, or whatever turns you on. And that's what you add. We're going to let this cook slow and thicken up. Okay, it's thickened up. You can see. And now I'm going to add into the sauce some Parmesan cheese. Some Parmesan. I'm only making a little, you know, but you just make as much as you like. And I'm going to add some mild cheddar. I'm going to let that melt down and taste it and see if you need anything more. I have my potatoes boiling, and they're about ready to drain and season and smash and mash. Smash, mash, whatever. I was going to make them real smooth. I was going to use my ricer, and that makes them really, really light. However, I need them to be pretty steady to hold this sauce and the chicken and the shrimp. Okay, let's see. That's delicious. That's about perfect. About perfect. I'm going to add into there some parsley flakes. Or if you have some green onions, you can add green onions. I'm just going to add some parsley flakes. It's messy. I'm going to toss that around. I have it on the lowest temperature right now, just to keep it warm. And now into there I'm going to add my shrimp and chicken. Delicious. And the juices that you see fall in, just added more flavor. That's delicious, y'all. I'm going to cover this and let it go. I've tasted it 10 times. It's so good. While I mash or smash the potatoes. Okay, I've drained my potatoes, and of course you want them to be tender. And I have some half and half here. You see it? And you want to let that get room temperature. Well, and if you don't take it out in time, you can just mic it for a minute or so. But you don't want it to be cold, because it causes the starches in your potatoes to kind of stiffen up, and your potatoes will be like, you ever got potatoes that are really tight and you couldn't untighten them? Well, that's usually the case because you put your milk in cold. So I'm going to add some of that. I had to check it again just to be sure. I'm going to add some butter, of course. This dish is a ooh-wee dish. You can't eat it often, but you can enjoy it while you're having it, that's for sure. And I'm going to add in some sour cream. I'm going to set that aside. some pepper, of course, and some salt. And we're going to mix this up and see what else we need. Here I have some Parmesan. I'm going to add some more cheese to the mixture. And we're going to mix these up. Let me see, make sure I want you to see. You can also use your hand mixer. That does a great job too. If you feel like pulling it out. I just didn't feel like pulling it out, washing it up, putting it away again. And this is about the way I want it. See how they're kind of stiff, but not too stiff. I added a little more of everything, a little more butter, a little more sour cream, pepper and salt, milk and Parmesan. That's why you add a little at a time and you taste. That's with all of your food. Let's put this together. Potatoes. And remember not to salt them too much because you have your cheese and your potatoes, you have your cheese and your chicken and shrimp mixture, and if you over salt it, you're going to kill the whole dish, so be careful with your sauce. And we're going to add our chicken and shrimp. Delicious, delicious. I'm telling you, it's delicious. Yes, sir. And, well, that makes it look kind of good. There we go. Add just a smidgen more cream. And a little more seasoning, just for color. And some cheese, if you like. And there you have it, mashed potatoes smothered with shrimp and chicken. Hey, I'm glad you stopped by, and I'm happy that you stayed. Remember to pray, then pray some more. Pray for her, pray for him, pray for you, pray for them, pray for us. Don't stop praying. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment. I would love to hear from you. That's it, and that's all. Let me see if I can bring it in for you. Later.